in a minute. Oh, hi, are we rolling? Happy Halloween. Do I look all right? I wasn't ready. It's all right. Oh, okay, right, well, today, well, it's a little bit full on actually. So today I thought this year's video would do something a bit low key and something that's kind of fun and cheap and affordable because, you know, cost of living crisis. So I am going to make something delicious to eat and also show you a Halloween craft. Come on through. I haven't made pumpkin spice syrup before, but I love pumpkin pie, so I thought I'd give it a go to get into the spooky season spirit. And the smell of cinnamon and pumpkin is just gorgeous and very festive, and it also disguises any kind of unsavoury smells in the home. The good thing about the recipe I just found is you don't have to use a chopping board or a cutting knife. You can literally just chuck it all in the pan, so let's just do that.
It really couldn't be easier. Just put everything in one at a time. 1 cup filtered water, half a cup of brown sugar, 1/4 cup of maple syrup, 1/4 can of pumpkin puree, one teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice.
About as irritating as the need for using cups of everything in American recipes is the constant cry for pumpkin spice mix, which I find really hard to say. So we don't really get it in England, so I've made my own. I'm just going to put a teaspoon in there, and what I shall do is I shall put the recipe on the screen so you can just make it. It's so easy. We just need to mix up and then move this. This is my tea that I made earlier, but this we're going to bring up to the boil and let it simmer for about 5 minutes and then just let it cool, and then we'll decant it. So why don't we leave this for the time being, and I'll show you how to make this. It is a pit of burning skeleton bones. Now it's quite easy to make and very affordable. It's mostly very affordable because we always have stuff knocking around, like there's always a body here and there in this house. But if you don't have some of the things that you'll need, like skeleton bones, don't worry, I'll show you where you can source yours.
Murder is messy, and some people, yourself perhaps included, struggle with the ethics of it. So if you don't feel aligned with this method, then you can always go dig some up. It's a really good team building project, and if anything, it keeps you fit as a fiddle.
We've got to get a move on.
What do you think? This isn't going to work here, is it? I just feel like we're being watched.
It's probably not ideal, really.
Should we just get them somewhere else?
Yeah, not from here.
All right, let's go then. All right, okay, let's go. If you are vegan and you don't feel comfortable using real bones, then I recommend going to B&M. Was it B&M? No, it was Home Bargains, and they had stacks of full skeletons and skulls. And actually, we went to a car boot sale as well, and I got a ton of bones there. There was this chap who was trying to get rid of them really quickly, so I was a bit lucky because he just gave them to me.
You don't want to use fresh out of the packet pure white bones. Firstly, because bones aren't that colour, we want some nice aged bones, so Rem weathered them by first going over them with a sander so they can take on any paint and polish. Paint will always adhere to a rough surface much better than a smooth one. He first goes over with wood stain and a brush. If you ever want to age anything, I fully recommend using the brand Dirty Down. I believe we got ours from Hobbycraft, but you can certainly get it on Amazon.
Just watch the distance.
We used both the dark and mid-brown here to give the aged effect.
Coming back a little bit, just a little press and a little dust.
Okay.
Hold the bottom jaw like that. Now,
If you get it like
wait a second.
on your skin with it hard.
No, it's water based. So this is a really good affair. Little squirt, boom, boom. That's it. Right, come turn it. Go for the aim for the teeth a little bit.
Yeah, we want the teeth to be yellow, don't we?
That looks neat.
But
That looks neat.
Can I do it?
Right, just
Yeah,
a
it's
little.
really-
That's it. Not too much.
It's really like
So,
good.
come in here, look. In
Lastly, Rem used a dark wood
Really
dye.
cool.
there and over there.
He sponged it on before then dry wiping it off with a rag.
I was going to give it another layer, but which I'm going to.
Whilst the skeletons and bones dried, Rem cracked on with the next phase of the project, which was to start building out the platform for our skulls and bones to sit on. He chose to use cardboard so it was lighter and easier to work with, and this platform will sit directly on top of the fire pit. Once you cut out the base, you want to line it with black plastic, so bin bags will do the job, just to give it a little extra structure and to somewhat waterproof it.
Where are the bloody things? Bin bags. For God's sake, where's the bin bag? I need that in a minute. Babe! Bin bags! Where are they?
They're in here where you left them. Why do you keep using so many up?
The fumes that it gives off, because it's a toxic substance, it's the fumes that it gives off.
The base covering does not have to be perfect at all by any means, so there's no need to double-side it. The lights we could find weren't really the best fitted for this project. Ideally, we needed to have red lights that had a flame flicker setting, so later on in the project we painted the lights with some dabs of red acrylic, which did the job nicely.
And expanding hand foam. This next part of the project is so much fun because you get to play with expanding foam. The first bottle of expanding foam we used was nicked from a movie set that Rem was working on, and I think it had expired, so it wasn't very good and didn't puff up very much. So we ran out to Home Bargains and we got another can, and it was just perfect. So
Yeah, this I hope will be a lot better. That's a used can that I've picked up from work, so it didn't come out particularly good.
yay! That's more like it.
Oh, that was cool. Crikey. Dad, be careful.
It's still going out.
Dad, be careful, it's poison.
The next step is to layer the lights, the foam and the bones, a bit like building a lasagna. You want to build the foam up, and you can arrange the lights in and around the foam so they aren't all getting swamped underneath.
The thing with expanding foam is it does take a little bit of time to get used to because it keeps on expanding. So you'll see that actually we use quite a lot, and you want to use a generous amount of it, but if it starts bowing out down the bottom as it does in our project, you don't need to worry about that, because essentially it's going to sit on the fire pit, so that doesn't matter. The good thing about it as well is it does dry quite quickly, and so what you can do is you can almost use it as glue, and you can hold the bones in place and then they will dry and set. We left it a full 24 hours to completely dry and set before we got to painting.
We use cling film to cover as much of the bones as possible to protect them from the spray paint. Layer your colours starting with the reds to the black, and don't worry too much if you do get some paint on the bones, because really you're not going to see it in the end.
Is that enough?
Now, it's got to be patchy. I don't want you to smother the red, because the red has got to bleed through. Okay, so in patches.
Okay.
Now,
Nope. What's he got the hump with?
Yeah, he wants to go inside.
Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. I have to go in there.
Let me take some off.
Once you have the base all painted, remove the cling film, and as you can see here, you will have some touch-up to do.
Fine, I'm used to this. I do it with Dad all the time. I'm used to taking...
We were not precious at all for this project, so we managed to use the spray paint throughout without any need to get the paintbrushes out to fill in the gaps.
Dada! Wait, let me...
What's next?
I want to go back and go over the skulls again, and I'm going to make them look a little bit more like that, which is cooler.
Let's have a look. Wow. Yeah.
Now it was time to complete the bones by dabbing them over with some button polish.
Right. Yep, it's dry.
Oh my goodness, that looks so much better, doesn't it?
That's what it looks like when it is being made.
Yeah.
And this is what the skeleton looks like when it's mixed all together and it's done.
Awesome. That is perfect. I can't wait to try this. God, it's cold. Oh, this. Oh, it's so delicious, this pumpkin pie spice. So I'm going to put it in the description box below and you can try it for yourself there. I think for today I will leave that because I've got quite a lot of cleaning to do. In fact, I think Rem needs a help. So I'm going to say goodbye, and I'll ask you if you like this video. If you'd like to give it a like or subscribe, that would be great. But Rem, are you okay out there? I'll have to go help. So I will see you next time. Take care. Happy Halloween. Oh, wait a minute. You see what you're doing? Where are you taking? Where are you putting this one?
What there?
No, I've got veg going in there. No, you have to take it to the woods. We don't want it in the garden, we've got to see. Where did you put the other one?
Water.
Wait, why did you put it in the garden there? I said put it in the woods. For heaven's sake, just come here. Well, help me. Do you want to watch the rest of that show tonight?